presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Denver Nuggets. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. We've got Booker. He's out there with Artest. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lanier in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Hayes. Over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Johnson with a screen on Booker. Stojakovic the pass to Johnson. On the wing, Rodman. Covered by Artest. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Pass to Rodman. Back to Johnson. Knocked away and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, Jerry Sloan gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. And they mentioned how with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Kevin?
Thank you, David. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Booker.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Johnson against Leonard. Johnson kicks to Rodman. Up top, Stojakovic. Johnson against Leonard. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Leonard.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says not here, not now.
Here's Booker. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Takes it inside. Leonard finds Hayes. 6 to shoot. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Porzingis with the ball. Working on Hayes. From 10 feet out. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
We're talking about a big man with excellent touch. Porzingis will never shy away from a mid-range opportunity.
Leonard with the screen on Stojakovic. For 3, Booker gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. Taken away by Hayes. He lobs it up and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Stojakovic. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
Johnson against Leonard. It's Hayes, top of the key. Over Porzingis. Dennis Rodman pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's sent back by Leonard. Outside Artest. Here's Lanier. Guarded by Porzingis. And the shot goes in from Lanier.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Rodman. Still scoreless. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Leonard with a screen on Stojakovic. For 3, Booker, and it's Denver with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Lanier, covered by Mutombo. Pass to Hayes. Here's Lanier. 5 to shoot. A 3 from Leonard. And the Bulls with another miss. And here are the Nuggets now. Johnson outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. Now Porzingis. A shake. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Booker against Stojakovic. Shot from 16. Rebound by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Porzingis. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now here's Leonard. No scoring in this one. And Hayes kicks to Artest. There's the screen. Booker outside. To stop the drought. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Over Hayes. Porzingis can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stolen by Stojakovic. Down low. Here's Johnson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And that one falls for Johnson. Here's Booker. He has 5. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Outside Leonard. Shot to stop the run, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Denver. Granger comes in for Peja Stojakovic. He hits both from the stripe.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
Now here's Porzingis. 8 points for him. Here's Johnson. Pass to Rodman. 4 on the clock. Shot's good from Oden. And the Nuggets lead by 9. And here are the Bulls now. Outside, Wall. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Chicago shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And here is Johnson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Porzingis. From 10 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Porzingis has got 10.
Yeah, that jumper is pure Porzingis. Nice follow through. Nice touch. This guy is very fundamentally sound.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Kemp's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. LaMelo Ball comes in for Hayes. And it's Goodrich in for Leonard. Now here's Wall. Two points. That one goes. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Oden with a screen for Porzingis. They get it again. No good that time. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Hudson. Wallace trying to break free. And Granger with the block. Here's the lob to the hoop. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Outside Ball. Wallace with a screen for Ball. It's good from long range.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Johnson against Wall. Wall is with a screen on Johnson. Outside Wall. Johnson with the block. Granger outside. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Here's Wall. Johnson with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Inside. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Wall's shot is good. Wall's got 7 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Oden. And it's Oden finishing it off.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Oden, a screen on Wall. To the inside. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That is his first foul of the game. At least checked in for Greg Oden.
Checking in the game for your Nuggets, Number 24.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. Kempa screen on Wall. Clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Finley. From deep. Johnson can't hit. Bulls trail by 9. Outside, Wall. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Magic Johnson picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. And so Wall nails both of them. From deep three-point land. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Denver Nuggets. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Bulls trail by 7. We've got Rodman. Mutombo is out there with Porzingis. And it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Johnson in at point. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Johnson's got 7.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Leonard against Johnson. Leonard the pass to Hayes. Stolen by Artest. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hayes. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Hayes throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Mutombo with the ball. Shoots from 14. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Lanier. Mutombo with some nice D.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Johnson with a screen on Booker. Porzingis with the ball. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
A free throw off from Porzingis. Bulls trail by 7. Artest. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Mutombo. Got a piece of it. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Denver leading by 7. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Booker the pass to Lanier. Back to Booker. Stolen by Stojakovic. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Porzingis. And stolen by Leonard. Artest with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Hayes kicks to Booker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
The Nuggets leading by 9. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the middle, taken away by Hayes. Here's Leonard. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. Rodman finds Johnson. Now, here is Stojakovic. Johnson with a screen on Booker. Back to Johnson. And the rejection by Leonard. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
And Denver has possession. Clock at 4. Here's Johnson. And another miss by Denver.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Artest the pass to Booker. Over Stojakovic. Counted. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Devin Booker.
Someone who utilizes that mid-range part of the floor to extreme efficiency, Devin Booker.
Johnson the pass to Porzingis. Now here's Mutombo. Johnson surveying the floor. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Porzingis. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
Leonard against Johnson. They get a hand on it. Porzingis kicks to Stojakovic. Pass to Johnson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. To the paint. Here's Lanier. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
You know what? That's a shot that great players can make.
Booker against Stojakovic. Pass to Hayes. Over Porzingis. outside for our test. Here he goes. Good work there as it goes. Artest's got his first points of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Leonard looking over the floor. Booker outside. Inside.
Denver foul. Dikembe Mutombo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lanier. Pass to Artest. Fires the three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Denver calls timeout. Here's Johnson. He's got 11. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Mutombo is screen on Leonard. From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
Stojakovic against Booker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Mutombo. Granger comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Finley in for Stojakovic. Porzingis with a screen on Wall. Up pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Booker outside. Down low. Here's Lanier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Porzingis with a screen on Wall. Johnson up top, covered by Wall. Here's Finley. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Booker looking around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Get Michael Finley.
It is so difficult not to bite on the up fake of Devin Booker. He's that good a shooter, boy. I don't blame you, defense. That's tempting.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Denver. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Magic Johnson. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Lanier. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Lanier's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Denver calls timeout.
Let's give it more. Substitution on the court.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Finley. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So it's Chicago now. They lead by 4. Now here's Wall. He's got 9. To the middle. Here's Wallace. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Wall. Outside, Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Wall dishes to Wallace.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Goodrich. Here's Hudson. Now Wallace. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wall. Good work defensively by Fox. The Nuggets trail by 4. Granger outside. Hits it from three-point range. Granger's got 7 points in the game.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Fox against Wall. To the paint. And stolen by Oden. Inside. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Zingas, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Kristaps Porzingis.
A tight game here in Denver. And Wall kicks to Goodrich. Ball against Kemp. Ball, the pass to Wall.
You got to be kidding. Well, this is clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
And here are the Nuggets now. Pass to Finley. Here's Fox, covered by Wall. Fox looking it over. Fires away from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Wallace has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And he sinks the second. Denver with the ball. Trailing by 4. Granger outside. Ball against Johnson. Back to Granger. 3-pointer. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's going to find you.
Wall's shot is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
51.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Bulls, he's out there with Artest. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lanier in at the center position. Johnson against Leonard. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. For the lead, it's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Shoots a fader. Porzingis can't hit. The Bulls leading by 3. And another turnover here by Chicago. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Johnson. And the rejection by Leonard. Booker outside. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Stojakovic with it. Pass to Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. Johnson against Leonard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And that one falls for Johnson. Both shots good from the stripe. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Stojakovic against Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
Johnson outside. They double-team Johnson. Stolen by Artest. To the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Denver calls timeout. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Johnson with a screen on Booker. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Nuggets have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Denver, Stojakovic. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Stojakovic. And both free throws good from Stojakovic. And so Booker will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game outside Artest. It's tipped. It's stolen by Mutombo. Inside, here's Stojakovic. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
The Nuggets have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
At the line for 1, Stojakovic.
And it's tied up with that one. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Lanier. He's with it. He's against Porzingis. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Hayes has gone 4 of 7 from the field here. Stojakovic against Booker. And here is Johnson. Mutombo is screen on Leonard. To the middle. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Leonard. Leonard down the lane. Goes back up. Johnson with the block. Pass to Rodman. Back to Johnson. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
The sheer size of Magic. We don't see it ever with guys running the offense.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. Chicago trailing. Leonard the pass to Booker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
On the wing, Rodman. Outside, Stojakovic. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Artest the pass to Lanier. It's stolen by Rodman. To Mutombo. Up top, Stojakovic. And here is Johnson. He's covered by Leonard. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. With the teardrop, it's tipped. Stojakovic against Booker. Over Stojakovic. No good from Booker. Nuggets trail. Rodman up top, covered by Artest. Porzingis, it's blocked. Leonard against Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Johnson against Leonard. Nice touch on that hook shot. 18 points for Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. The Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Stojakovic. Down low. And stolen by Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
Here's Johnson. 18 points for him. A wide open look here for Porzingis. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Porzingis has got 19 points.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Back to Leonard. Kawhi puts it down hard.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Peja Stojakovic.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. On the Nuggets with some changes. Oden comes in from a tumble. And Kemp subbed in for Rodman. And he's good on the second. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Johnson inside, covered by Wall. Shot clock at 6. Johnson double teamed. On the wing, Johnson with a tie. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Bulls with the lead. Hudson the pass to Lanier. The kick out to Wall. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Outside, Kemp. Pass to Johnson. Here's Stojakovic. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's sent back by Kemp. Johnson, the pass to Stojakovic. And it's Oden finishing it off.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Time for the dance cam. Get up and get down.
Fox, he's checked in for Stojakovic.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Wall. He's got 11. Wallace a screen to the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by
Wallace has got his second basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Fox against Wall. Back to Johnson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. They double team Johnson. Nails the baby hook. Johnson's got 11 points in the quarter.
That's just more for Magic, and for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Kemp deciding where to go with it. Pass to Oden. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Hudson against Kemp. And it's sent back by Kemp. High post Johnson. 22 points for him. Fox kicks to Johnson. The screen from Kemp. Clock at 6. Johnson dishes to Fox. Back to Johnson with a tie. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Johnson's got it all tied up now for Denver.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Outside, Wall. Wallace with a screen on Fox. Wall finds Wallace. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wallace has got 6 points.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Outside, Fox. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Missed inside. Hudson the basketball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Johnson outside. Oden with a screen for Johnson. It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Screen by Porzingis. The wide open look here for Fox. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Fox has got his first points of the game.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Back to Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Denver. Tumbo is checked in for Porzingis, and it's Rodman in for Greg Oden. No good on the second free throw. The Nuggets trail by 3. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Bulls. And Wall with the slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Dennis Rodman is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Mutombo. And it's Finley in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Chicago Ball.
The Bulls leading by 5. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Again, Michael Finley.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
2 shots.
Free throw, good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now Johnson. Over Leonard. That misses off the backboard. Booker outside. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Clock at 4. And it's Denver with the rebound. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Porzingis with a screen on Leonard. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in this game. Artest, Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Johnson, the pass to Finley. Pass to Rodman. Down low. Porzingis kicks to Rodman. From the top of the key, he buries it. Rodman's got his first basket.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
On the wing, Booker, started by Finley. Oh, Booker buries it despite the defense.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Leonard. Up the floor. And Artest gets it to go on the assist from Booker. And now a 9-point Bulls lead. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his 5th foul.
That's his 5th personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Porzingis. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Leonard. Johnson's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 9. Outside, Leonard. Booker outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Leonard against Johnson. Pass to Finley. 6 on the shot clock. Mutombo kicks to Finley. Here's Porzingis. Denied.
Bulls ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now the Bulls with it. Booker outside. Ooh, Booker taking the hit.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
Stolen by Artest. He's all alone. By himself. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Johnson left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Leonard. And again, Denver no good.
Boy, no idea why. Look at the fadeaway. How clean. Look at the basket.
Hayes with the screen for Booker. Over Finley. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Booker's got 16 points here in the second half. Finley the pass to Johnson. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Leonard with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Tumbo grabs the board.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Porzingis is doubled. Back to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 4 to shoot. Rodman sets the screen for Johnson. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Rodman. Inside. And then Rodman with the dunk.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
Leonard dishes to Booker. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Mutombo sets a screen. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Stojakovic is checked in. So it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 16. Pass to Stojakovic. Off target with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Leonard with the ball. For 3. Booker. Not going to go that time. Here's Porzingis. Johnson outside. Six to shoot. A fadeaway. A second chance effort. And it's laid in by Rodman. Rodman's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Hayes with the screen for Leonard. 3-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Mutombo's. And here is Johnson. Outside, Porzingis. Rock loose. And it's Rodman, top of the key. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. The Bulls leading by 12. Booker outside. They set the pick to the middle. Stojakovic against Booker. Now here is Stojakovic. Johnson finds Porzingis. Back to Johnson. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll.
Here's Lanier, covered by Mutombo. And the shot goes in from Lanier. And the Bulls lead by 12. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Leonard. With the fadeaway. And it's Denver scoring again.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Bulls leading by 10. And we got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for the Bulls. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Nuggets on D. Pass to Artest. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. Over Stojakovic. Booker, good. Booker's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Sharpshooter from anywhere on the floor. Booker's release and form, it's so mechanically sound.
Timeout called, Nuggets.
Let's give a warm welcome, your Nuggets team.
Chicago on defense, leading by 12. Mutombo is screen on Booker. Back to Johnson. Pass to Stojakovic. Shot clock at 5. Now Mutombo. All is covering. Outside Artest. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Stojakovic, the pass to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
No good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 11. Johnson outside. Back to Stojakovic. Pass to Porzingis. Johnson outside. Shoots over Leonard. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Yes, that goes in. Now Stojakovic. Mutombo is screen on Booker. Here's Johnson. It counts. And the foul. Leonard. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And that one falls for Johnson. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wall looking it over. Hayes up top. Back to Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one counts.
At the line for two.
And so Wall nails both of them.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Johnson over Wall. Wall grabs the board. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Devin Booker.